Yep. Mic check 1 2. Yeah. Let's get it. I'm about to go live in the place to be. If you're rocking with G. Yeah. I was muted the whole time. All right, so we're going to redo this. All right, good people. So we say peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Pay Us No Mind. And today we are talking about the YouTube monetization and partner program changes and music licensing changes and all of that good stuff, man, and how those things are going to impact artists and just the way that artists can make money on YouTube and all of that good stuff. So that's what we're going to get into. As usual, I run my mouth about the topic at hand for the first 15, 20 minutes. Then we get into the live chat where everybody get to ask questions and all of that good stuff, all right? If you comment or ask questions and I don't get to them quick enough, you guys can you can do super chats. That's an option as well. Before we really get started, do me a favor, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification symbol so you can get notified the next time we go live, all of that good stuff. Also, sign up for the mailing list, man. Join the mailing list so you can get emails when we go live and everything. I'm gonna check the system, make sure we're good to go. Then we're gonna dive into the topic at hand. All right, good people? Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I mean, these YouTube changes have been like, they announced them, I think, like a few days ago, and they're still not in full effect. They're in like beta. One of them, I think both of them are in beta. But to get started with the partner program, if everything works with me and I can share my screen. So let me try to share my screen, which yeah, before I get into that, on the payusnomind.com website, I am posting a video that walks through the whole process of protecting your name. Because I've been getting artists have been reaching out to me about how to protect their name. Like, you know, basically, should I trademark my name and things of that nature. So I decided to do a video on it. Now, just letting you guys know ahead of time, what you're going to start seeing on the Pay Us No Mind YouTube channel is for a lot more of the like the educational videos that go in detail about a topic. I'm going to start posting clips, and then those clips will link to the payusnomind.com website. And those videos won't be paywalled, like you won't have to pay to access them, but you will have to become a member of the payusnomind.com website with your email. So it's free to view the videos, but you will have to use your email to sign in to gain access to them. And I'm doing that because I told y'all before, my thing is to start to regain control and to lessen the dependence on any of these platforms, because as we see with how they change their rules at the drop of a dime, they are not about us. So I'm starting my process of kind of like transition and building my own thing. For all of those that want to join me, please go to payusnomind.com, sign up, you know, with your email or whatever. And then when I post these videos, you'll already have an account and won't have to go through the process. But just to go through like a clip of that video, because this is what I'm transitioning to now, right? Like, this is the video where I talk about the whole protecting your name thing. Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Pay Us No Mind, and let's talk about protecting your name. Now, when people even start thinking about protecting their name, the first thing everybody wants to do is go and register a trademark. And there's not a lot of people that know that there's something that's called a common law trademark. And a common law trademark is not something that you have to register with the government. It's more so protection through usage. Now, the limitations of a common law trademark is the fact that it's limited to the area where you're operating. So if you are performing and selling merch under an artist's name in New York, then nobody can. Yeah, I don't know if y'all even heard that. It might have been real low. But yeah, if you ain't hear it, you can go to payusnomind.com and hear it when it go up, because the audio and everything will be there, you know, using OBS Studio and getting used to using this whole system and everything, man. But yeah, we'll get it right one of these days. So let's dive into the topic, right? Hold on. Let me get this video out of here. So first thing, you got monetization on YouTube. Now, will this thing work with me? Let me see. No. Why won't you work? Hold on. Oh, that's fine. All right. So we're going to start with this one and then we'll dive into the other one. So you got this thing right here, right? Share revenue using creator music. And it's like features described in this article are available through a web browser. Now this is in beta. This isn't to everybody yet. Like, only a select number of YouTube users have this as they test it out. So it's like if you use a track that's eligible to share revenue, pardon me, in your video, it means you can split that video's revenue with the track's rights holders. And they're saying, start sharing revenue. To activate music revenue sharing on a video, find tracks that can share revenue, create a video that meets the revenue sharing usage requirements, upload the video to YouTube during the checks. All right, we look at that. Understanding usage requirements for revenue sharing. Videos that use revenue sharing tracks from creator music must meet these usage requirements to be eligible to share revenue. Track and video duration. Video uses an appropriate amount of the track and an appropriate length of video. If the track is licensable, but you don't want to buy a license, you can share revenue by using the track for less than 30 seconds and a video that's longer than 3 minutes. Now, let me go back a little bit and break down what all of this is. So this YouTube creator music thing is YouTube now opening up the door for people to pay to license music for usage on YouTube through YouTube. So rather than having to go through like Harry Fox agency or something like that, some other agency to get permission to use somebody's music on YouTube, YouTube will have a library of music that you can go and buy a license to. And if you go and buy a license to use this music, then you can use the music on YouTube and get 100% of the revenue that comes from ads from it. So if you buy a license, you get to keep 100% of the revenue from ads. But if you opt to not buy a license, then you can split revenue with the creator. So the person that made the music, you can split revenue with that person. Now, they're not disclosing what that split is, like whether it's 50-50, 40, whatever, right? They're not breaking that down yet, but you will be able to split revenue with the person who made the music. So what that does is, getting out of this right quick. Hold on. Yeah, so what that means is effectively it changes a lot of things, right? Like it's news that is kind of like it's news that's kind of like something that people will overlook but shouldn't be overlooked, right? Because it's like, you know how everybody is licensing beats and stuff like that. People can't afford to buy beats and things of that nature. But it's like an artist or a producer will have the option of effectively putting their beat in YouTube's library and having it be available for license, where everybody can like jump on it and throw it up on YouTube and things of that nature, or putting it up for free, right? But still making money off of it. So it's like, in a sense, right now with BeatStars and stuff like that, if somebody doesn't pay to license a beat and they upload that beat to YouTube and they rap over it or whatever have you, producers don't make no money from that. And that's why they be capping how many streams you can get and stuff like that, because they don't make money from it. Now, in this sense, they could say, hey, I'm not even going to charge you for the license. Y'all go ahead, knock yourself out to the beat, use it in parody videos, rap over it, do whatever you want. And they'll get a percentage of the revenue generated from the ads that show on that video, or on all of the videos that all of the artists that use that beat make. So they could just be like, you know, remember the Harlem Shake and all of those videos that came out where people just keep uploading different versions of it? They would just be more money, more money, more money, right? So it's like the more people use the beat and make videos from it, the more money that they would make. So it's like they would have the option of uploading the beat and saying pay a license, which is effectively them waiting for somebody to have the money and the willingness to pay whatever the asking price is for the license, or the option of just letting it be there for people to just use and monetizing the views of everybody that makes videos from it. And then the people who make the videos are incentivized to do it too, because they're profiting as well. It's not one of those things where they put up a song and, you know, you take all of the revenue. Both of you guys, it's mutually beneficial. So it changes the game from a standpoint of like the beat licensing game, and even from the standpoint of artists jumping on industry beats. Because if an industry beat is in that library, then you can legally take that beat, throw a remix, throw a freestyle over it, whatever have you, and upload it to YouTube and earn revenue from it. And then the person that made the beat will get paid, or the person that made the original song will get paid, and you will get paid too. You know, so it opens the door to a lot of different maneuvers that artists can take advantage of. So it's like the remix thing, the producer thing with the licensing beats thing, you know, so now it changes things in that regard. Now, going back to like the licensing aspect, the caveat with licensing is it's like if you are telling people that they have to pay a license to use your beat or use your music in general, your song, your rap song, your R&B song, whatever have you, if you are saying buy a license to it, then they have to buy a license, or if they choose to not do a license and try to use it without a license on YouTube, they will be capped at under 30 seconds. So they can't use more than 30 seconds of the song if they don't pay for a license. And you have it so they have to pay for a license for you to use it. So if you are requiring people to buy a license, you don't get the double dip. You don't get to say, okay, you can either buy a license, or if you choose to not pay me, then I'll just take 50% of the revenue from the videos. Now, you can double dip in the sense that they use less than 30 seconds, but I mean, if somebody is making a video where they're rapping over it or singing over it, it's going to be more than 30 seconds. So by capping people to 30 seconds, you kind of like take away the prospect of anybody doing anything like that. You know, that's more so. I mean, I don't even know if the Harlem Shake videos were under 30 seconds. So that's like real limiting from the standpoint of usage, right? Like, I don't know how much you're going to get out of that. So if it's me, I would probably choose to, allow people to just use it rather than trying to restrict it with the licensing thing. Also, from the standpoint of promotion and channels that exist on YouTube that be doing like mixtapes and things of that nature, like those channels have followings. They have people that tune in and that are listening to them almost like radio. So them using your music, it gives you a whole bunch of free advertising for the most part. So it's like telling them don't use my music unless you buy a license. It's like, okay, whatever, right? They got their pick of the litter from artists that's submitting to them and stuff like that. So allowing them to monetize without taking away your ability to monetize, because that's where it kind of like falls into now, where some of these channels, they will tell you to whitelist their channel so they could upload your video, claim 100% of the revenue from the views that they generate on their channel, and you get none of that. And now you look and you see your video getting like 100,000 views or something like that on their channel, and you're not benefiting from it financially. You're just waiting for you to blow up effectively to really benefit from the free promotion. But this changes that and allows them to make money and you to make money. So this YouTube music creator thing can be real big news, right? Now, the other thing with this, the other aspect of this is the YouTube partner update. Now, the YouTube partner update makes it so that, how YouTube has the monetization threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched. Now they're making it so you can become a partner through shorts, like those short form videos that they have on YouTube now, basically a knockoff of TikTok. Now, if you have 10 million views from a short video, like if you post a YouTube short and it gets 10 million views, or all of your videos combined on shorts get 10 million views within 3 months, effectively 90 days, 3 months, then you will be eligible for the YouTube monetization program. Now, I don't know how difficult it is to get 10 million views on YouTube shorts. For those that are big short users, y'all tell me, but that still seems pretty high. The 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched. 1,000 subscribers isn't that big of a challenge, but the 4,000 hours watched is, and now saying, 10 million short views is like, I don't know if that's going to mean more people can become partners, right? Maybe people who were like big in shorts, but didn't have like popping content for YouTube on their channel, but I don't know if anybody that was struggling to get those 4,000 hours watched is going to be really getting 10 million short views. Now, the other thing is that they're monetizing shorts now as well. So artists will, or really everybody that uploads shorts, will be able to participate in a revenue share model for shorts. And the revenue share for shorts will operate differently than the way that the revenue breaks down with the YouTube Partner Program, where with the YouTube Partner Program, YouTube is splitting the revenue from ads. So every time somebody watches your video, that video generates an ad. And then if the person sits through the ad revenue gets split between you and YouTube, 45%, 55%, right? So that's the way that YouTube's revenue model for YouTube works, with the ads and the videos and the split of the revenue, and each video generating revenue, and then the revenue from each video being split between YouTube and you. Shorts will work like revenue on Spotify, where ads will show in between shorts, and the total amount of revenue that's generated from shorts will get split between all the people that are uploading shorts, probably based on how much views they got, whether somebody consumed your content more than someone else's. That's how the revenue will be broken down. So now people will be able to make money from shorts in addition to their YouTube videos, their long form YouTube videos that they upload to the channel. Now, again, more money. Right? Because now you can upload YouTube videos to your channel, or you can upload shorts, and people be like the shorts is like TikTok. People just scrolling through stuff and they seeing things. I don't know if y'all use shorts, but yeah, it's just like TikTok, man. You know, so now being able to monetize that can be great, because what a lot of these platforms is doing is like basically some form of like what you call it, like funds, creative funds, and saying, okay, well, once you reach this level, we'll allow you to participate in this creative fund. And it's not so much like revenue share, but just like, hey, we'll give you some money when whatever. So this allowing you to basically run it like, you know, Spotify and get more revenue with the more views you get, again, can change things. So it's like with the licensing thing and the creator library and all of that other stuff, yo, remixes, freestyles, all of that stuff opens the door to it. And with the shorts thing, I would say with shorts, it might be different for a lot of creators because it's less intensive than YouTube. So where a lot of people are discouraged from using YouTube because they feel like the content has to be of a certain quality and it takes all of the setup, a certain kind of cameras, a microphone, right? With shorts, it's like, you know, it's TikTok, it's Facebook, things of that nature, where it's just like you could just turn on your phone and talk. And it's more simple. It don't require landscape or nothing like that. You could just say, hey, everybody, this is me. I'm on my way to the sneaker store, right? So it's shorter content, simpler content. So the fact that it's shorter and simpler opens the door to it, you being able to create it more easily, which hopefully would allow you to make more content, you know? So that's how all of those things are shaken down. Now, I'm going to shout out everybody who's in the chat room, all of that good stuff. Take questions if y'all got them. Like I said, again, a lot of new stuff that's coming is going to be directing everybody to the payusnomon.com website. So check the description box. It's the link there. Go there, join, all of that stuff, man. A lot of the content from the books will be available to paying members on payusnomon.com. So the videos will be free, but a lot of the books and in-depth content will be for paying members, right? And that's the way it's going to break down there. So we're building our own little community on not even little, right? We're building our own community, point blank period, on payusnomon.com, trying to take control of ownership, also helping artists kind of build their system out too. Anybody that wants to construct their own system where they're not dependent on anybody and they're kind of self-sufficient, reach out to me, man. You know, this is what we're trying to do, man. Self-sufficiency. That's what we're trying to build. We're trying to help artists change the game on a large scale. You know, each one teach one. That's the way I was brought up. So let's build. So let me see who in the building, man. Shout everybody out, all of that good stuff, man. Let's see. We got MFY Rising. We got Long Distance Traveler. If you in the building, definitely pop in. Yeah, just to say hi, so I know you here and I can shout you out, man. XX18 on. Oh, this is. Gotta get this person out of here. 1 minute, good people. That person out of here. DR, what up? Boy bands, what's good? Who's that? Car Rom? Car Rom, what's good? Yeah, man. Yeah. So I got let me see what the results of this poll is here. Okay. So people say, I ask people, what's the bigger news? Partner monetization changes or YouTube or music licensing? Well, so far, 50% of people say the monetization changes is the bigger news. So people are more moved by YouTube changing the monetization structure for the partner program than they are with the music licensing thing. Now, I don't know if the way that I framed it changes your mind, but I mean, it should, because it changes a lot, you know. The monetization thing, I don't know if that really changes things from the standpoint of helping people make money, man, right? Yeah. And also, in addition to this, I mean, YouTube in general is becoming like a big platform to focus on, So I started putting together, and I'm almost finished with another article for payusnomon.com, just breaking down YouTube advertising, in stream versus display, Facebook ads versus YouTube ads, and just diving into like how to follow up when you run a YouTube ad and what you get out of it and how to build on it and things of that nature, how to get the most out of YouTube in general. So it's just like a whole series that I'm going to be doing on YouTube for music on the payusnomon.com website. But YouTube, and why I feel like is someplace to focus on now. They just announced that between YouTube Music and the YouTube Premium, that they have like 80 million subscribers. That puts them like right at the mark for Apple Music and Amazon Music and stuff like that. So YouTube is becoming like a major player when it comes to music and just monetizing music from a listener standpoint. And it always was that, from the standpoint of promotion, where it's like if you wanted to get exposure and get your music heard, you put your music on YouTube. But now from a standpoint of monetization, it's becoming a major player because it's like artists are making nice money from YouTube. So it's definitely something to really like pay attention to and try to wrap your head around. And then also not just from the standpoint of the monetizing views thing, but from the standpoint of all of these other monetization tools that they have, from super thanks to super chats to memberships to the merch shelf, all of these different things that they give, tools that they give artists to drive revenue, as well as just a means of maintaining constant contact with the audience. So it's a major thing that I really feel like is important for artists to wrap their head around. And that's why I'm doing a series on it on payusnomon.com. Yeah. And I came across a new distributor, or not really so new, but a distributor called Track. And they're doing some interesting stuff with crypto and NFTs, allowing artists to take like crypto payments, like withdraw their money in crypto and create NFTs and all of this different type of stuff. And I was listening, I was reading over it, and I'm like, this seems interesting. But at the same time, I don't know how many people care, right? So it's like, crypto is fun and it's new technology, and that's what excites me about it. I just like new technology. But from the standpoint of y'all and just like the regular people in the world, I don't know how many people are willing to go through the stuff that you got to go through to even engage with crypto. So, I mean, a digital distributor basically trying to hang its hat on it, I don't know how far that's going to go, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Now, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes. If anybody got questions or whatever have you, if not, then I'm going to get on up out of here and go and lay up. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, let me see what's up. Hold on. Do you think sync is slowly moving away from the big companies like Harry Fox Agency and Music Reports to companies like YouTube and distributors who have catalogs? No, I mean, you got one thing from the standpoint of licensing music, like getting a license to use music in an all-encompassing manner where you're selling it on iTunes and you're streaming it on Spotify and all of those types of things. And if you want a license that allows you to like sell music and stuff like that, then you still need Harry Fox Agency and those companies, and artists still need them to police their catalogs, to go out there and find who's using it unauthorized or who used it and collect the royalties for them. So this doesn't eliminate that at all. It just allows people to kind of like, if you only want to operate on YouTube and you're just doing it for exposure, then you don't have to go out there and deal with Harry Fox Agency and deal with all of that mess. You can just go to the YouTube library and license it there and use it for YouTube, or just use it and do the revenue split model. So it kind of creates a situation where if artists just want to promote themselves and that's all you want to do, then you can just jump on stuff and promote yourself. Now, arguably you could already do this on Instagram and Facebook, where you could just jump on a beat and throw it up there. But those platforms have content ID systems. Now, they don't have systems to the extent that YouTube does, where they're monetizing content, but they will remove your music. Like, I experienced that recently. I went to upload a video of an artist that I felt like was hot. I came across a song called Black Love by Michaela Janae, and I was like, oh, this is a great song. And I went to upload it to Instagram, and they were like, this song is property of Warner Music Group. And I was like, oh, all right, and they basically restricted it from going up. So because content on Facebook isn't monetized, like when I upload a video or you upload a video, it's not monetized, so there's no revenue. People just restrict it altogether. So there is just taking it down, and that's it. There is no monetization on Facebook. So if you upload like yourself freestyling over a Jay-Z beat, they might just block it, take it down altogether, and not let it up. So this YouTube thing makes it, you could basically rest easy, right? You don't have to worry about your music getting removed or your channel getting a strike or anything to that effect. Yeah, man. So let me get on up out of here. Again, make sure you go to payusnomad.com, join the mailing list there, man, sign up, all of that good stuff. I'm going to start, I really started already, activating my mailing list and sending out more emails and stuff like that. So yeah, we start sharing a lot more info, a lot more writings, audio, all of that good stuff. All right, good people. As always, y'all can hit me up at payusnomad on Instagram, at payusnomad on Twitter, payusnomad@gmail.com. Make sure you like the video. That helps the YouTube algorithm, all of that good stuff, man. Thumbs it up, all of that, man. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, all of that, man. And again, payusnomad.com, payusnomad.com. Drill it in your head. Go there, sign up. Y'all know the drill. All right, y'all. And also, for the comment section, I want y'all to name the songs or name a song that you had to suffer through if you worked in retail or for like a department store or something like that. I know the one for me that I had to go and suffer through was what did it go? How it went? It went we all fall down like toy soldiers. Like when I was working at Whole Foods, man, it was just on loop over and over again. You got to hear that song 101 times a day, man. That Toy Soldiers song. Now, I want y'all to name a song that y'all had to suffer through when y'all was working. All right, good people? Peace, y'all. This is Gift signing off. Pay us no mind. Peace, good people. One. Y'all be good out there.